Suddenly you're respawning at your base in nothing but your underwear and are forced to do the run of shame across the sands to start rebuilding your inventory. It eats everything you're carrying, your clothes, your weapons, and especially your spice liquor. It's got everything you expect from an MMO. Intricate skill trees, PvP mechanics, base building and character customization. Dune Awakening is set in a world where Lady Jessica had a sliding doors moment and chose to follow the instructions of the Bene Gesserit and have a daughter, Ariste, instead of the little twink we know and love, Paul Atreides. Cut to 29 years later and the Harkonnens and Atreides are at war over Arrakis, the Fremen have been apparently wiped out, and alternative religions have evolved to fill the gap left by Lisan al-Gaib. If it still doesn't sit right, Dune purists should know that Funcom got the blessing of the Herbert estate for the project, working with it and the makers of the current movies to keep everything true to the lore. It influences everything from the skills you can learn to the crafting progression, and it's a key part of trying to ensure that Awakening stands out in an ever-growing pack. Arrakis isn't exactly a tropical island or a verdant forested ecosystem. In the opening area, Haga Basin, there's no water, scarce wildlife, and a distinct lack of coconuts. Oh, and the sun is like really, really hot, and you're susceptible to sunstroke. There are scavengers who want to kill you everywhere, and did I mention the sandworms? There's a simple building system, so you can start to construct your base, or subfief, and which you'll slowly start to fill with machines that automate the basics of survival. A machine to extract water from blood that you can harvest from enemy corpses, another to purify the ores that you find. You'll need a fabricator to create armor and weapons. It's easy to picture my time spent in a loop of harvesting materials, completing side quests or contracts, and taking out scavengers whenever I come across them. And I did come across them a lot. There are camps dotted around the map and enemies will respawn there on a regular basis, so you'll always have some walking blood bags to exsanguinate when you need to. You're free to wander the desert collecting twigs, but there are multiple story arcs or journeys that push you deeper into the world. No spoilers, but the first, the Trial of Akul, involves stealthing around a cavern to avoid the notice of a giant golden glowing eye. The Witness was a welcome interlude in the cycle of harvesting materials, killing scavengers and fulfilling basic contracts for the trade post, and I'm hungry to know what the other trials have in store.
Defiance leads to thought. Who is it that thinks?
Being as we were in the toddler end of the Dune Awakening pool, we only got to experience the PvE part of the experience, which with everything else I was trying to deal with felt like a blessing. The producer told us that while you can enjoy the game as a loner, those later social aspects will be vital to being an Arrakis kingpin, from taking on the tough dungeon-style eco-lab locations to trading for items.
The rules here are simple. Pay up front and don't cause trouble, or we'll toss you into the storms. Good?
It might not be easy living in the world of Dune Awakening, but as a Frank Herbert fan, I'm confident that the experience is in good hands. It's a combination of solid mechanics that put a twist on the usual scenario, and a deep, deep obsession with the work of Herbert that strengthens the world building beyond the abilities of most narrative designs. All I need now is just Funcom to add an ability to make a Muad'Dib my in-game pet, running on a hamster wheel, rather than just another furry blood bag. For more on Dune Awakening, don't miss the cinematic story trailer and the gameplay reveal trailer.